Good afternoon, everybody. So, I want to take you all back to the year 2004. For some of you, not much may have changed, but for me, life was very different. I was 29, unmarried, and with no children. That's when two local Rotarians first talked to me about Rotary and their club in Geraardsberg, Belgium, a place well known for cyclists all over the world. Now you should know my parents have belonged to service clubs there over my entire life, but not Rotary. And I figured I would eventually join one, but I had never considered Rotary. In my mind, as someone outside of the organization, Rotary was old guys with fancy cars eating in fine restaurants. That was the image I had of Rotary. But on the 6th of December of 2004, I took a chance and joined. Today, it's 15 years later and I am 15 years older, and we still meet in nice restaurants and there are still fancy cars. But the image I have of Rotary is far more broad. Today, I know that Rotary clubs all over the world are places where people unite and take action to create lasting change. And you know where? Across the globe, in our communities, voila, and in ourselves. And I believe more in Rotary than I ever could have thought possible in 2004. And I know you do as well. We believe this because we are not outside looking in. We know Rotary and understand its power to change lives and communities. But too many people outside of Rotary do not have that understanding, and that is a challenge for us. In 2015, we surveyed the general public in 15 countries around the world to find out what they knew about us and what they were looking for in a respected service organization. We have done similar research recently, and the following findings remain the same. First, 75% of survey respondents knew the Rotary brand, but only an average of 41% were aware that a Rotary club was in their community. Those same survey respondents also shared characteristics that defined the ideal organization they would donate to, volunteer with, or join. They said they were interested in organizations offering opportunities to participate in local and global programs and volunteer activities. They looked for organizations with established reputations. And third, of course, they wanted to be involved with organizations that support causes important to them. All characteristics that just sound like Rotary, right? Yet, only a small percentage of those surveyed said that Rotary was an organization for people like them. There was a clear gap between the awareness of Rotary and true understanding of who we are and what we offer to communities we serve. When I joined the Polio National Immunization Days in India back in 2015, in February 2015, I had my first opportunity to actively participate in an international service project. That is when I had my Rotary moment and fully understood the power of what is possible when passionate, visionary global leaders come together with one purpose and an unshakable belief that they can succeed at achieving even what seems impossible. I was so proud to have been part of that work. And from that moment on, I fully believed in the future and the capacity of Rotary. Whatever Rotary may mean to us, by the world, it will be known by the results it achieves, Paul Harris said. So yes, we are changing lives and communities through our vision. Through our vision, our compassion, and our commitment. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things in big cities and in small towns. Where others see problems, we see solutions. Where others see challenges, we see opportunity and hope. Where there is a need for people with influence, drive, and expertise to come together to help communities and each other grow, that is where you will find Rotary. But in reality, our brand is not who we say we are. It is what others say we are. Credible brands are credible because they make their promise clear, believable, visible, and relevant. And they consistently deliver on that promise. We know the value that Rotary can bring to individuals and to communities, and our capacity for helping others have their own Rotary moments. But our research tells us that our brand is still not widely understood. We can't expect people to support Rotary, become involved, become a member or participant in Rotary if they have little to no idea what Rotary is or what we do. I cannot emphasize how important it will be for us to continue our efforts to support and strengthen the Rotary brand. As we look to expand our reach as an action plan priority, one of the most important objectives we have is to build awareness of our impact. For this to work, for us to truly get our Rotary story out into the world, we need every Rotarian in every district, in every part of the world, to be brand ambassadors, starting with everybody here in this room. You are one of Rotary's most important brand champions. And you can help us make sure that clubs throughout your district are paying attention to the role they are playing in building our brand. And you can set some clear priorities for what they should do. First, each Rotary and Rotaract club benefits when we all consistently and correctly use Rotary's messaging, logos, fonts, colors, voices, and visuals to strengthen our brand. Make it a priority for clubs in your district to visit Brand Center. That's my Rotary. And assess whether they are using the correct visuals and messaging in their communications. Brand Center is your one-stop shop for updated brand resources and materials. Second, use the People of Action resources created by Rotary. It is the foundation for building our brand with the general public. The resources and information you will find on Brand Center were the results of market research and a focus on how we need to engage with non-Rotarian audiences. People of Action materials are available in all Rotary languages and include print, TV, radio and outdoor ads, social media and online graphics and tips and tricks and ideas for using them in communities. Because remember, we found that globally 60% of people did not know there was a Rotary Club in your community. We need to get better at sharing our great stories about what is happening in local communities so that we can improve awareness levels. All People of Action resources are customizable in your language with local stories and contact information so that there is a clear call to action and a way to find out more. Implement these tools in your newsletters, websites, advertisements, and most importantly, your social media activities. Third, keep websites and social media channels updated with images and stories that promote our brand. When clubs share their stories through these digital channels, there's an opportunity to create an emotional connection that inspires potential members, donors, and partners to get involved. Encourage your clubs to make sure that this first impression is the best one they can make. Tell them to post stories about the challenges they are solving in communities using pictures and stories of people in action. Not sitting around at meetings or at dinner tables. Challenge every club to share at least one inspirational local, national, and international story on their own club websites. And finally, you can lead by example. Make sure all communications sent by the district use our correct branding. Keep your district websites and social media channels updated regularly with images of Rotarians in action. Tell your own stories at club and community events to inspire others to tell their own stories. And more importantly, tell these stories to people outside of Rotary and Rotaract. The future of Rotary and the future of the modern brand starts here with the leadership of the organization. We know our stories. We are our brand's best ambassadors. Together, let's build connections and opportunities that will allow people who share our drive to do the same. Thank you and good luck.